This commitment includes empowering and supporting municipalities to make the best decisions to meet their public safety and policing needs. It doesn't matter if you are in downtown Calgary or in rural Alberta, regardless of where you live. Albertans deserve to feel safe in their daily lives. And it's the top priority for this provincial government to ensure the safety and peace of mind of all residents. When and where this is jeopardized, our government has a duty to act. No one should be left wondering whether or not they can rely on a prompt law enforcement response in their moment of need. When it comes to municipal policing, Coaldale's past embodies the freedom of choice and the pursuit of innovation that we want for all communities to benefit from. Flexibility is what our towns and rural municipalities need when considering and implementing local policing solutions tailored to their unique needs. It's not something that they should be punished for. Coaldale originally had the RCMP policing contract and chose to move away in with another contract service provider in another agreement. And since then, they have revived the policing agreement with the federal government in 2016. However, Coaldale is the only municipality in Canada, and let me say this again, they are the only municipality in Canada that is required to pay 100% of the cost of the RCMP contract. And this despite numerous outreach attempts from the provincial government, the town of Coaldale, for the federal government to fix this problem. Coaldale ratepayers have been saddled with more than $4 million in extra costs as a result. This is unacceptable and completely unfair. Albertans deserve to feel safe and protected in their communities and deserve equal treatment when it comes to police service funding. With no indication that Public Safety Canada is interested in resolving this unfair singling out of small town Alberta, we are taking action today. Alberta's government is stepping up to provide Coaldale with $550,000 in funding to cover local policing costs that the federal government is refusing to pay. This will be an annual, predictable funding. Reliable and affordable policing services are essential for rural communities. We recognize the extent and seriousness of crime in rural communities, which is why we are committed to providing funding to Coaldale for frontline law enforcement. We won't stand idly by while rural Albertans are unfairly made to shoulder the costs of essential services that similar communities across Canada engage for far less. This is just simply not fair. The town of Coaldale says this difficult situation is the result of a vindictive federal policy that is effectively penalizing the residents for pursuing the policing solutions and decisions that they thought met the needs of their community at the time. This has other municipalities fearful of even asking or exploring other options that are on the table. But we know that sustainable, equitable funding model is needed to support public safety measures that protect all Albertans, no matter where they live. Municipalities should be able to explore policing options without putting equitable funding at risk. As I have previously stated, I believe it is also another signal check from Public Safety Canada that they may not wish to continue with contract policing services in Canada. With this supplemental funding today, we're ensuring that the town of Coaldale can continue to pay for the policing services its residents currently rely on. We support and echo Coaldale's call on the federal government to engage and arrive at a reasonable resolution for this town. Today's announcement does not mean the discussions are over. Our government will continue to press Ottawa to extend the federal policing subsidy to Coaldale and to ensure the fair treatment for all Alberta communities.